Hello everyone, this is the day. Today I'm gonna cycle 45 kilometers all the way to Windsor and stop somewhere to take some breaks and do some sketches, hopefully. So the weather is good and let's now hit the road.
I have been cycling more recently because I would like to get into a healthier lifestyle after all the time being working behind the screen, and also preparing myself for the upcoming cycling and drawing challenge that I will be doing in late March in Japan. My plan is to cycle through the beautiful Shimanami-Kaido route that crosses 6 islands and 7 bridges in the inland sea of Japan, and aim to complete 6 drawings, one for each of the islands. And by getting enough support on Patreon, I will be able to document this challenge properly and share this journey with you. You can check more information in the description down below. Before diving into the journey, if you like my videos, consider to subscribe to my YouTube channel and put a like to this one as well. Also, you can watch on Patreon the full version of this cycle journey with all the drawings processes in real time with my voiceover. And becoming my patrons, you can also access to exclusive contents and additional tutorial videos. Anyway, worried about my current shape and whether I can complete such a challenge, I decided to do a bit of a test before in the UK to see if I would be physically or mentally capable to pull this off. Today, I will be cycling 45 kilometers all the way to Windsor Castle in the western part of London. I will be joined with my good friend Florentina, who helped me to choose the best route and the most beautiful sceneries along the journey, so I can stop every now and then to rest and also to do some sketches. In the first leg of our journey, we will start from Battersea Park and cycle through the busy roads of London. Then, we will pass by the scenic landscape of Richmond Park before arriving at Teddington Lock. Here, we will take our first break and sketch the beautiful bridges across the River Thames. In the second part, and the longest, we will head west and cycle through some small towns and use the A316 countryway to reach Runnymede as quickly as we can. From here, we can enjoy another beautiful cycle route by the river before arriving at the Magna Carta Memorial, my next sketch location. In our last leg, we will cover the 6 kilometers distance to reach Windsor Castle, our final destination. And here, Florentina will be suggesting a very good fish and chips shop where we hope to have lunch after the third and the last sketch of the day. Since we are in winter and the sun goes away very early, I will be doing the sketches using a particular way to speed up the inking and using some water brush to highlight the contrast. You can know more about this technique in the full version of this video on my Patreon page. Let's now go back to our cycling.
So we are on our way to Teddington Bridge and we are a bit behind the schedule because we had to stop to fix something on Florentina's bike, which has some handles problem. So now the problem is solved, but we wasted a little bit of time, and now we need to accelerate our pace and hopefully to arrive at Teddington very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, we arrived at the first stop, Teddington Bridge. Oh, it's like a mini version of the Albert Bridge. Yeah, it is.
I found a very good spot nearby to draw this mini version of the Albert Bridge in London. And I will list all the materials that I've used in the description down below. I will also put the reference image of the bridge in the bottom left corner. And if you want to watch the full in real-time drawing process with my comments, you can check the full extended version of the video on my Patreon page. Alright, I accomplished my first challenge of the day, Teddington Lock Bridge behind me. So I did this really quick, but I took still 20 minutes, which is a bit long than what I thought. So yeah, this is the bridge behind. It's a lovely place. I like when there are water in my scenery. I use a little bit of water brush to wash the ink and give more contrast to the drawing. So now let's hit back the road again and carry on. Now I'm in the dangerous M whatever it is, and it's a huge massive road full of cars, and there is no cycle route in this part of the journey, so I have to really be careful and focus on the road. So yeah, hopefully we'll finish soon. God, this road is endless and there is no cycle path whatsoever, so it's so dangerous. I wouldn't recommend anyone to do this. I hope I arrive at the end very soon. It's crazy, almost like a cycling on a highway or something. And finally we made to the Thames path. Now we are safe. Look at how beautiful it is after all the madness of cars. Florentina, did you survive?
Apparently so.
Oh, good. Now we have the bridge ahead to cross. Let's push, let's push. No, the bloody pedestrians. Okay. Can we push? Wow. Whoa. I have to say, this place is scarier than the highway.
Looks like the one in the Clockwork Orange. Have you watched that? No way! It's Stanley Kubrick. There we go, guys. I've arrived at the Thames Path. So this is a little map of where we are. So we are here in this lock, and there's a beautiful view. And from here I have just to ride all the way along the river, and at some points go to the left, and I will arrive at this Magna Carta monument. Here is the place where they signed the famous Magna Carta. Basically, it gave the equal rights to all the lords and to let them the freedom to express themselves, which is the basic of the democracy nowadays. And this will be my next thing to draw. So I'm really excited. I'm walking now in the fields that leads to the Magna Carta, and behind me has a lots of statue made of weeds. Looks like a daily scene on farm life. There's some sort of giants over there with a shed or something, and some farmers, horses over there. Yeah, that looks pretty interesting. So I'm in this open field. There is basically nothing, and it's quite nice. It's quite nice to have a moment of detachment from the city. And here there is some information about the history of Magna Carta. It's basically saying that in the 1199 King John failed to keep his country together, and the barons at the time financing his wars, which he failed, forced him to sign this document where it brings equality to the system at the time dominated by just the monarch. Here it says on the monument, to commemorate Magna Carta, symbol of freedom under the law. It's quite unique, interesting pavilion, although I thought it was more old, and this is being built by the American Bar Association. Really weird as a commissioner, but they keep pledging and they keep put money on this project, so they managed to preserve this place, which is a symbol to remind to everyone the importance of the democracy. So I'm gonna, I think, find a spot probably on the side of this monument and do a quick doodle of this, I think. This view is quite nice with the trees in the background. So I'm gonna sit here and yeah, draw this little pavilion.
here we go. I've done my second sketch of the day. The monument was a bit unusual, but I had a lot of fun drawing all the trees behind the memorial. Being only a few kilometers away from our final destination, we jumped back to our bikes. And despite the raising sore in our lower back, we were determined to reach Windsor before the sunset.
I finally arrived at Windsor Castle. It's the one ahead of us. So beautiful. Here we need to go really slowly because it's full of tourists and full of people. You don't want to cause any accident. This is the famous view where all the royals events happens. It's pretty cool, isn't it? And I like how there is a downhill and then an uphill. So this is a depression. So it makes the castle look closer, but it's actually very far away. Yeah, we made it.
With our stomachs rumbling desperately for food and Florentina's deadly sights pointing at me, I sat down near the long walk, the endless 5 kilometers straight path in front of the castle, and drew the majestic view of the gate towers. Also, my last sketch of the day.
Finally, I've completed my cycle challenge. I'm in Windsor now, and I just finished the sketch, the last drawing of the day, and we came into this wonderful pub. It's quite nice to eat some fish and chips. And thank you guys for watching this video and also supporting me through this journey. It was tough because the weather was a little bit too cold and I was not really ready for cycling, but I managed to do the whole route without problems and do the 3 sketches as well. So yeah, thank you, and let me know guys what you think about this video and you like to see more. Let me know. But thank you as well to Florentina, which helped me to organize this journey and guided me through the difficult road to get to Windsor, and for your patience as well, and stay in the cold and waiting me finishing my drawings.
Let's do it again when it's warmer and the lines last longer.
I'm writing this down, so yeah, you'll be promised. I'm writing this down, and when I feel again to cycling, I will call you. But for now, thank you guys, and cheers to the next cycling. And always remember, follow your passion and keep doing what you love. See you in the next video.